I'm encouraging you to take a damn thirst trap. Do it! Welcome back to Nishi's Noggin, where I share with you what's on my mind. And thirst traps, I think that it is very imperative, truly, for you to make a thirst trap. It is an act in which I felt liberated me in a way that I did not know. Y'all, if you have known me, you know that I shake my booty. I shake what my mama gave me. And I do that on my Instagram. And for years, it's just been between me and the girls, right? Like, that's all that's really been paying attention to it. I know that there are some judgments that come along with that. Like, why isn't he doing that? Like, especially within like family or with close ones, just some judgments, understandably so. Do I know that what I'm doing is a little sexual? Yeah. I don't think that that's the only thing about it, but it is a little sexual. Yes, it is. A lot of the motivation behind that comes from the fact that as someone who's been fat since I was 10 years old, I have gone through the journey of being told that I'm unworthy, being told that I'm ugly, being told that I'm unattractive. And to get so used to that as a kid, part of that meant as an adult that, okay, well, I can't rely on other people's validation to make me feel good. I guess the only way for me to feel good about me is if I do what makes me feel sexy. And I didn't realize at the time that I was doing some really important work on myself, because I really started to come into what I believe to be my sexy. Started off with me just like looking at myself in the mirror, seeing what I got going on, and just being honest with myself and like, okay, I'm overweight. I don't know how I feel about that. But what I do know is that I enjoy the silhouette of my body. And I enjoy that because it's not very often that I meet another man that looks like me. That is either something that people have made fun of me for it. But the more I looked at it, the more I realized that, like, wait a minute, isn't it great to be bootylicious, in the words of Beyonce? Like, it's just that you're not ready for this jelly, but it's my job for me to be ready for my jelly. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I mean, to make a long story short, I found it to be very empowering to look at myself and truly be like, okay, what is sexy about me? And I addressed that with myself. And now I share a little bit of that on social media. And that's just a personal choice. When I say that you need to make a thirst trap, I'm not telling you that you need to go all the way that I do it, right? But what I have noticed as every day passes and I get older and older and my peers and my loved ones are getting older and older and older, I'm noticing that more and more people are consistently telling me, I just don't look good in this anymore. I miss when I had a body like this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to be so for real with you when I tell you that nobody wants to hear that. Okay? I don't care. And if I don't care as someone who loves you, I promise you that you're putting out really bad energy to people in general. It's just not cute. The woe is me act, it works when we are younger. But once you step into adulthood, it's kind of like, girl, what the... Okay, I mean, I thought you were supposed to figure that stuff out already. And while it's okay to be on wherever you are on your journey to self-love, I don't think it's a final destination type of thing, a linear path. You're always rediscovering that with yourself. I understand life happens. Our bodies change as time passes, or we've had major life events that things have happened to it. But you owe it to yourself to do the work to feel sexy about yourself. And I'm telling you that the very first time that I did that was not just dancing on the camera, but taking an honest look at myself in the mirror and being like, okay, let me just be real. What do I like about myself? And I think that a lot of you need to do that. You need to do that, whatever that might be. I don't care if you lean more feminine and you're just trying to get your pose on that way, or you're more masculine, you're trying to flex your muscles. And I don't care if you have it or not. The point is that you need to get in there. You need to do that because, like I said, that energy, it permeates. And I promise you, I know that it can be a little jarring for someone to see that, like, oh my God, there goes Anish again on Instagram once again. And he's shaking his butt in front of the camera and dancing to music. And it's just like, wow, it is very in our face. I would much rather be me than I would want to be someone who would be too afraid to do something like that, because it's literally nothing. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not even harming myself. And not only does it feel good for me to be sexy and to acknowledge the sexy of myself, but it also ends up being really nice when I get, to an extent, the validation from men, because I don't know what happened in the last year. I don't know what happened. Like I said, for the past damn near decade, it's been me and the girls. And I will just dance on camera, and the girls are always just like, oh my God, Anish, you better get it. Yes, queen, you better slay. Shake what your mama gave you. Sometime in the last 365 days, the horny men found me. After all this time I've been doing this, I only had closeted men that would approach me. I'm just being hella real. But the gays found me. And this is the first time in my life where I'm seeing men publicly commenting and complimenting me, professing their love, that so on and such which. And while I can appreciate it when it's just there, I'm not gonna lie, it feels good, because I know that teenage and 20-something-year-old Anish never experienced that, never got to enjoy that. But I also think that it's really good for other people to see it, because even though I always found this to be such a backhanded compliment, I've had multiple conversations with people over the years that would say things to me, something to the effect of, oh, Anish, I'm just so impressed with the way that you just love your body so much. I just never could do that. And you look the way that you do, and you're able to love yourself. So I don't understand why I can't love myself. And I'm like, whoa. That was freaking rude. I see what you're trying to say. It's not cute the way that you went about it, but I get what you're trying to say. And I guess in part for me to just not have that conversation anymore, I just want to encourage you to get in front of the mirror, get in front of the camera, and pose sexy for yourself. Do a little sexy dance. Do a little something, because you're sexy, damn it. I promise you, it's there. If you haven't found it yet, it's there. I'm not saying that you have to post it. If it never leaves your camera roll, or even if you delete the photos and videos from your camera roll, so be it. It's important for you to just know it. And if part of knowing that you have sexy in you means that you have to like have some type of proof of it, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not hurting anybody. Keep it for yourself. Or if you got somebody special in your life, go ahead and send it to them. Or if you're trying to show off to somebody and you want to get a little nasty, we're grown adults. We can do all that all we want to. I'm encouraging you to take a damn thirst trap. Do it! Thank you for joining me on another episode of Nishi's Noggin, where I share with you what's on my mind. I'll be back with another episode. I've actually been sprinkling in some audio-only episodes that you hear exclusively on the podcast. And I'm also here on video as well via YouTube. I'm trying to figure out if I can do that elsewhere. Check it out, and I will see you very soon. Bye.